Hi second year, just going to walk very quickly through some of the work that we're going to be doing today. First up we have got our reactivity on organising resources. Now because none of us have ever actually run a radio station before, we need to figure out the equipment we're going to need to do this. So job number one for today is using the internet, try to figure out resources and equipment we are going to need to run our radio station. We've got two suggestions down here already, which is headphones and a docking station. And what I'd like you doing first off is finding 8 other things that are going to help us run our station. Our next activity is about sources of information. So right now we're using the internet for everything, and we're trying to make you aware there's plenty of other things we can do as well. So we have a variety of information sources here. Some of them are still online, but they can all be used for slightly different things. So what we want you doing here is looking through those sources of information, and you come up with reasons or researching reasons why you think that these would be good sources of information, what makes them a good source of information. And for our final task we have got 4 separate radio broadcast sheets. Now the point of these is to research and write a sort of script that your broadcast is going to say about a subject. So it's about 4 famous people, and to fill this in, up the top there we've got a radio station name. If you can't remember what your radio station name was, don't worry about it, just make one up. We've got date of broadcast. If you just put in today's date, that'll be absolutely fine. You get your name added in there, and I've already filled in the subject for each of them. So the first one is Justin Bieber. I did not pick these, I can't stand the guy, but we've got questions on Justin Bieber to research. And the way this is a bit different from other things we've done like this is the entire point of this is to get some sort of script, something somebody can read off of for a radio broadcast. So we don't just want the answers written down, we want it in sort of like an essay. So it's asking what is Justin Bieber's date of birth. Well, seeing as I can't actually remember, I am going to type it in. Birth, and it is the 1st of March 1994. Now, copying and pasting is not going to be good enough here, because we need something somebody can read out. So in terms of broadcast, if somebody just says Justin Bieber, 1st of March 1984, nobody's really going to care about that at all. So we're going to write a nice wee interesting sentence using some of our literary skills and just say Justin Bieber was born on 1st of March 1994. And we're going to get a wee sentence, a couple of sentences done for each of them. We'll string together a couple of paragraphs, and we're just going to get this made a bit more interesting. And if I was filling this, what I'd be doing is deleting the questions as I've answered them, just to keep track of where I am in them. Now, as well as Justin Bieber, we have got questions on Taylor Swift, Chris Hoy, and Duncan Bannatyne, because we're doing the business side of things. So 4 famous people to research and write a wee bit about. If you can try to get at least one of them done. If you're bored and you run out of time, do as many as you feel like, but please try to get at least one done. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with. Bye bye.